I love Leeds.
Keep looking north, guys.
That is
this is where it's all happening.
Special thing about Leeds. We have got a lot of, where we knock on the next door neighbour to check they're okay.
They could have lots of signs that represent Chapeltown and what a good place it is to live.
Even though we're in need, some people are poor in need and we're like children in need, and some of them are poor, so I think that clothes should be a bit cheaper for them.
It's a wonderful place to be.
You can have more parks.
I'd like there to be like more jobs.
You can have a steeper for like bike riding.
Stop having guns and stuff and to make it more money and stuff.
When you're in the shirts, I think you should put the wines and the rums up to like how much the laptops cost, like £1,000, so they don't buy it, to make it a better place to live.
When I go to school, I feel like I'm really safe, and I've got all my friends and my family here, and I feel like I wish we could have school a bit longer.
I think the best thing about Leeds is that people are friendly, people like to engage. It's got a real good community spirit. People want to support each other, and there's many opportunities for people to access services, events, entertainment in the local community and citywide. And we've got lots of opportunities here that we don't always recognise because we live in the city and they're there on our doorstep. For the people that I specifically work with, which is older people, I think that we're well advanced in older people's services. They've not just got to a stage where they stay at home and don't engage with people.
It means a lot because you get out. There's a point to your day. Friday once a month we have a meeting in here for reminiscence. And we do all sorts of things, It's just fun.
The face of the city is drastically changing, and that means that a lot of the concerns older people have is that memories are lost. So when we do, for example, the intergenerational work, then photographs can come out and the older people can show the young people. So it's keeping the history in the community, and I think that is a real special thing about Leeds. We have got a lot of, where we knock on the next door neighbour to check they're okay.
We work directly with the Leeds City Council to make Leeds a child-friendly city and help make Leeds the best city in the UK. We spent millions of pounds in improving child services to benefit children in and around Leeds, and we promote the active involvement of specialist inclusive learning centres, which help children with disabilities who might not get the opportunity normally.
We work with the school councils around Leeds, even the schools that aren't actually represented, and help their school council become the best and get pupil participation within their schools, because quite a lot of the time it's run by teachers and it's just the teachers that get their say.
I think the main priority is the transportation in Leeds is too expensive for children, and activities in and around Leeds for children.
I think working more with the Silk schools to get more involvement and making Leeds better for all young people rather than just a select few.
Well, I think Leeds is such a vibrant city, and obviously being a local boy, I'm biased. I think the city centre is amazing for shopping and restaurants, and it's a brilliant place to live. Us at the Rhinos have been very successful, and hopefully Leeds United can start being successful. I think that definitely brings the community together when you've got a successful sporting team in the city. To pull on the blue and yellow jersey, blue and amber jersey for Leeds is special every time that I do that, and I'm really proud to represent my city and my country in my sport. We're definitely heavily involved in the community, and it's great that the players can go out and give something back to the local community and the kids that sort of look up to our players. I'm an ambassador for the Leeds Men Cap. It's a great honour that I think it's been just over 6 months now that I've been an ambassador, and just try and help out as much as I can. Really, I've played sport all my life, and I think it definitely helped me as a person, and I think the more people we can get involved in it, and I think the better the city will be as a whole. I'm really proud to be from Leeds and grown up and lived all my life in Leeds so far, and I think the city is developing really fast, and it's definitely the capital of the north for me, and You know, I think, like I said before, as long as the sport teams are really successful, I think that brings a big cheer to the city as well, and I think it's a fantastic city to live at.
I think Leeds is a really great city, and I think there's so much diversity here. I think that's one of my favourite things about living here. You know, it's apparently one of the most sort of ethnically diverse cities in the whole of the UK, and I think it's really important for the communities to continue sort of meeting each other. Left Bank is an art space and a space that's used for the local community. I used to rehearse nearby here in a band, and I think there are a few places for arts in Leeds, but most of them are concentrated in the city centre, and there's not really much kind of on the outskirts of Leeds. So I think this is a really good project. I did a performance here with my band, and just seeing the sort of cross-section of people here was really amazing. I think of it really as a meeting place for artists, for somewhere that's going to support you know, artists and musicians and people who work in the community. I love Leeds, and I've always lived here. I can see myself sort of always living here. You know, I travel with my work and I go all over the world, and it's good to be able to come back here and see that so much is happening, that it's constantly in a state of flux, that it's constantly developing. And so seeing Left Bank and the fact that it's just beginning is like just seeing a little seed of, you know, some new life, and then you hear about other projects other people are doing, and it's just great to see so much hope being invested in the city.
For me, the phrase best city in the UK means somewhere where you really want to live. For me, it's around the work that's taking place in the city to make Leeds truly a city for all ages. But for me, Leeds is somewhere where I always consider home. The question wouldn't be, why would you want to live in Leeds? The question would be, why would you want to live anywhere else? If you're given a choice, you would sooner live in that city than any other. And what makes Leeds the best city in the UK for me is the fact that it is a very diverse city. It's a very friendly city, and it's a city where you would want to live.
My name's Jane Earnshaw, and I run the I Love West Leeds Festival. We've been working in West Leeds for 7 years now, taking arts activities and events right to people on their doorsteps. There's no art centres or theatres in West Leeds, so what we do, we're a non-venue based arts organisation. So we like to take stuff right to where people live and work, and the arts are an incredible tool for making people think. They can make us laugh, they can make us cry, they can also challenge us and challenge us to think differently. And the arts are fantastic at just getting people to talk to each other. By talking to each other about the arts, they're talking to people in their community, and it's all about getting us together. For me, an ideal city of Leeds would be something where there's stuff going on all over Leeds, involving the community, involving artists, people working together, people getting outside of their homes and claiming the streets and their parks and everything for themselves. The thing that motivates me most is every day I go to work, I get to meet new people who are inspiring, they're passionate about what they do, and that inspires me.
We travel around quite a lot as part of triathlon, and wherever we go we're always like, Leeds is the best place in the world. We tell everyone how good it is. So yeah, we're always going out telling people, you know, whether it's interviews, just other athletes, people we meet along the way. You know, we've always got something good to say about Leeds, and I think, you know, genuinely we attribute quite a lot of our success to living in Leeds and living in Yorkshire as well. We say, you know, it's part of the fact the facilities are so good, the environment and the countryside is so nice, and you know, we'll pretty much tell everyone going that's why we've had the success we've had.
We are really, really proud of Leeds, and you know, we talk about it all the time, and then people just say, come over here, come and see it. And a lot of people do actually come and train here. So Leeds is kind of setting itself up as a triathlon centre now, with other people from all over the world, but especially all over the country, coming here to train. And so they're experiencing the Leeds life and they're enjoying it, and then they tell other people. So we try and help grow Leeds as a triathlon centre, not just as an amazing city that it is.
We've got some fantastic sports facilities. We've got a fantastic sports development unit that the guys are all involved with, and I'm part of. It's one of the largest in the country, and we've got a really good team that we have in Leeds, and it's a really vibrant city to live in as well.
In January I became a double world champion in the T34 class of wheelchair racing, and just recently broke my 12th world record.
Part of our club, we go into schools and deliver like coaching sessions. So we've got a van and we take like 10 wheelchairs to a school and get all the kids playing wheelchair basketball. So if you're lucky enough, you might find someone who's in a wheelchair who doesn't know about wheelchair basketball. So you get them to give them a call, to get them to come to us.
That'd be our ultimate goal, to get Leeds as the #1 disability sport venue across the country.
I really want to go to 2012, so hopefully using like the facilities and the coaches here should make it.
You know, I think growing up in the area for such a long time, it's such a friendly community. Everyone's so friendly, especially in and around the area of Leeds, and you know, there just seems to be so much happening. You know, and I think it is becoming a very big city, not just in England, but UK and even Europe as well. Well, at the minute I'm the captain of the football club Leeds United, which is obviously a very proud moment for myself. You know, all my family as well is from Leeds, so they're all Leeds fans. You know, and for me personally, it's a very nice achievement just to be taking part. You know, players and staff of the current squad regularly go out to primary schools, local charities, fundraising events, all sorts. It's nice to give something back to the city. The amount of support we get that come to watch us, it's nice to give a little something back towards them. Football is arguably one of the you know, biggest sports in the city. We've obviously got Leeds Rhinos as well, so hopefully can play a small part in getting the team back to the Premiership, and I'm sure that'll raise the profile even more.
Leeds Best City means to me that there's opportunity for getting involved with things and community, a stronger community. I'm the director of Dance Action Zone Leeds, which is a dance charity based here in Leeds. We're providing dance opportunities in lots of the disadvantaged areas and communities across the city for young people aged 3 to 25, and now even adults are getting involved in the dance activities. We do that through community development, getting families involved, looking at local areas, looking at the grassroots level and what they're needing, so what's happening right now. So if it's street dance or cheerleading, then we'll put on activities for young people around the type of things that they want to do. We get the community involved through like galas and performances, and the parents' involvement has a real strong element of what the work does, because without them we won't be able to run. So I suppose it's about having dance opportunities and bringing the whole community together to share that. It's about anyone who's got an interest in dance and nurturing that so they can deliver back into their community. Leeds Best City for dance.
I love Leeds.
Keep looking north, guys, because this is where it's all happening.
Real special thing about Leeds. We have got a lot of, you know, where we knock on the next door neighbour to check we're okay.